What's going on, guys? So this is going to be another on-location video, and full disclosure, like, I'm not mic'd. I wasn't planning on making this video. I was just out running some errands. I had to go to the post office and drop off some stuff that I sold on eBay, the CerealAtMidnite eBay store. Wink, wink, buy my stuff. And I was close to the Salvation Army, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go in there and just see what they've got. So, you know, the audio is going to be a little bit different here. I didn't really film inside. I filmed like 10 seconds of video inside the store. I picked up a load of 45s. I think I got 22 45s. They need to be cleaned. They're not in great shape, but I could not pass them up. And I'm actually, one of these is in horrible shape, but I'll tell you why I bought it anyway. So here's what I got. So, and remember, they're dirty, they're dusty, they have not been cleaned. Son of a Preacher Man by Dusty Springfield. B-side is Just a Little Lovin'. Couldn't believe it. Bobby V, The Night Has 1,000 Eyes. I love this song. Watch the video. It's one of the sexiest videos. So it's 1960s, right? But that video is super sexy in like a fun, playful way. Go look up The Night Has 1,000 Eyes. By the way, there's a great movie with Edward G. Robinson, also called The Night Has 1,000 Eyes, I believe, or Night Has 1,000 Eyes. Kino Lorber put it out, but it's really good. Anyway, this is really dirty. But here's what I have learned about 45s is that they can take a lot of punishment, and if you clean them up, they still sound pretty quiet because they're not made from the same kind of vinyl that's like an LP is made from, and some of those cracks and pops you don't necessarily hear. The Shirelles, this has got 3 songs on it. There Goes My Baby, Be My Baby, Be My, and this is the other side, the B side, I guess, is Strange, I Still Love You. Again, not in great shape. This one's not in great shape either. Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66, The Look of Love, that great Burt Bacharach song. Pretty clean on the A side. The B side does have this mark on it. However, that's not, it doesn't go in, it's not a scratch on the vinyl. It's just a mark. So again, these things can take a lot of abuse. I've got 45s that are literally cracked. They are cracked into, like, totally split. And it plays fine. It doesn't even really crack in that spot either. The Rascals, People Got to Be Free, Build With My World. They had 2 copies of this from 2 different pressings. This is cool. Mind Games by John Lennon with the original Apple label. And Build With Meat City. This was apparently Kathy M's record. Good taste, Kathy. Now look, I'm a sucker for Glenn Campbell. My dad loved Glenn Campbell. He still does, I guess, love Glenn Campbell. And so, like, it was on a lot when I was a kid. And Wichita Lineman, I love Wichita Lineman. So I don't have this on 45. I've got a lot of Glenn Campbell albums. I wanted the 45. And this is actually, it's dusty, but it's in really good shape, like scratch free. And then Fates of Man to Serve Man. The Carpenters, Close to You. Now listen, I love the Carpenters. If you're out there poo-pooing the Carpenters, first of all, what's the matter with you? Second of all, like, Karen Carpenter's voice, amazing. Did you guys see, did anybody watch Rick Beato's YouTube channel? He interviews a lot. He's got millions of subscribers, so he doesn't need a plug from me. But he's got, he interviews a ton of music people. And he interviewed the bass player from Stone Temple Pilots. And he was like, you know, Scott Weiland saw himself, he was extremely influenced by Karen Carpenter. He wanted to be like Karen Carpenter. That was his, like, one of his big major influences, his North Star. So Karen Carpenter, the best. The Carpenters are just awesome. 1910 Fruit Gum Station. Fruit Gum Company. Sticky Sticky on this side, and 123 Red Light on this side. This has somebody's name on it, but I can't quite make out what it is. I don't know. Hold it up and see if you guys can you make that out? This is on the Buddha Records label. Tommy Rowe, this one's pretty beat up, but I like this song, Jam Up, Jelly Tight. Jam up and jelly tight. Can I do that without, I think I can do that. I don't know what we're allowed to do on YouTube anymore. Well, you did hum a song. You owe us money. I'm kind of joking. I'm kind of not. This one's beat up. I'm not going to lie to you guys, but It's gonna be all right, I think. It's not gonna be all right, but I had to have it. Paul and Linda McCartney, Uncle Albert, Admiral Halsey. We're so sorry. The butter wouldn't melt, so we put it in the pie. Billed with Too Many People on the Apple label. What did I get? Oh, this is one of my favorite ones from the whole haul. Now, this is, again, in really bad shape. I'm going to clean it up as best as I can. Nancy Sinatra, These Boots Are Made for Walking. Billed with, the B-side is The City Never Sleeps. And, at night, City Never Sleeps at Night. Did Lee Hazelwood write that? Yes, that's a Lee Hazelwood song. He also, wrote Boots Are Made for Walking. This is on her, this is a B-side, obviously. It's on her reissue of the Boots, her first album that got reissued by Light in the Attic 2-3 years ago. Anyway, and she just put out a new, as I'm recording this video, in the last couple of months, she just put out like a B-sides and rarities collection, and it's on there too. But so you know these boots are made for walking. Go check out The City Never Sleeps at Night. It's a fantastic 60s, mid-60s pop song. The Hollies, Carrie Ann. I love Carrie Ann. Billed with He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. This is in pretty good shape. It's got some scratches on the Carrie Ann side. It might have some scratches on this side too. It does. But again, I don't know, these things are made for pretty heavy abuse. And I couldn't leave them. I couldn't leave them. Ray Charles, That Lucky Old Son, with Together Again on the ABC label. On the Roulette label, Lou Christie, Two Faces Have I. Now, I need to get Lou Christie, Lightning Strikes. That's the one I like the most from him. And the other, so the B-side of this is All That Glitters Isn't Gold. Got a name on that one, too. Taking them to the record hop, writing their name on them, and then, so you know, this one's filthy, too. And I am not above, I know some people are going to be like, I can't believe you do that. I am not above Dawn dish detergent on these when they're really dirty, or alcohol. Blame it on the alcohol. Okay. The Chordettes. I love this song, so I wanted to have this. This is the Chordettes. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. There. Mr. Sandman. Like one of the Mr. Sandman. Yes. Really weird kind of 50s it's great stuff. And the other side of this is I Don't Want to See You Crying, which I'm not sure I've ever heard. The Archies, Truck Driver, billed with Bang Shang Lang. If you watch there's an ambulance driving by. If you watch the Archies, not the Archies, if you watch Riverdale, there's a ton of it's obviously based on the comics, like the Archie comics or whatever, but they peppered in tons of Archie's music references as well. And I interviewed Ron Dante, the voice of the Archies. I did get to interview him. Please check out that interview. I'm going to link to it up here in the description of this video. What do we got here? The Turtles, Happy Together, with what's the other side? Like the Seasons. I think everything the Turtles released. A couple of years ago, one of our Patreon supporters, so Eric, Patreon supporter Eric, reached out and he was like, hey, this website, maybe it's on eBay. I can't even remember all the details, but he was like, they're blowing out all the Turtles CDs. And I picked up I think there were 6 of them. I think it's 6 Turtles albums from like the official Turtles store or whatever it was. And it was like $24.99, I think is what it was. So I snatched that up. So I think I got everything the Turtles did. But here's the Walking Song by the Turtles. And what is this? She'd Rather Be With Me. Jerry and the Pacemakers, Ferry Across the Mersey, and Pretend on the Laurie label. And all right, these last two are gonna blow your mind. These last two are gonna blow your hair back. I might probably put in the thumbnail. I don't know. Ballroom Blitz by Sweet. And this is in really good shape. Like, if this is from the same person's collection, they didn't like the harder, more glam rock stuff. They're like, I don't know about that. Ballroom Blitz, you guys. The other side of this is Restless. So these are what I got. There's one more. So I got up to the checkout. I had 21, and I get to the checkout. She's like, they're 99 cents each, but I'll give you 2 for $1. If you buy 1, it's $1. If you buy 2, it's $1 or 99 cents, whatever. So I get up there, I have 21, and she's like, I got to charge you 99 cents for this last one unless you want to go get another one. And I was like, okay. So I had seen this, and I was like, I can't play that, so there's no point in getting it. But I just went back and got it just to save it, just to get it. It's David Bowie, Fame. I mean, that's great, right? But look how warped this is. This is not going to play. So it's mostly just wall art, I guess. I've heard stories about being able to put these in the oven and kind of heat them up and melt them back down. You like put them between glass, and it's pretty scratched up too. It's got a lot of scratches on it. So I wasn't gonna get it, but I did, because I was like, well, they also had the doors. I think it was Light My Fire with the crystal ship, and it just looked like somebody had used it for a dinner plate. I mean, it was filthy and in horrible, horrible shape. Like they just thrown it in a parking lot and forgotten about it for about 10 years. So I left that one behind too. The other side of this is right. So $11 total for all this music. I'm gonna go home, get it clean, scrub it up real. I'm gonna break out the Brillo pad. I'm not really gonna do that, but I gotta get these things cleaned up because they're meant to be listened to. They're not meant to sit on a shelf. They're not meant to necessarily hang on a wall. They are meant to be played, enjoyed, danced to. I feel the rhythm in my bones, y'all. All right, that's going to wrap it up for this one. I appreciate you guys. Another on-location video. We're just doing whatever the heck we want to do now, and that's the way it's going to go. That's the way. That's the way Stone Cold said we're going to do the channel from now on. Guys, thank you so much. Remember to like this video, to subscribe to this channel, and to leave a comment. If you want to go a little bit further, you can support on Patreon and YouTube memberships. You get an exclusive video pretty much every single week. They're kind of even crazier than this one. All right, guys, take care. Till next time, I will catch you later.